Hello all, this video is scripted and that goes for all my videos. The thing with scripted is that I really believe that you should make scripts for videos, but you don't actually need to follow them. And by the end of the video I will tell you more why I think that. But first, a few words on how I write scripts. I make my scripts digitally. I would really much like to see myself as a person who would write by hand in a notebook, but my handwriting is so lousy that I can't even read it myself. So therefore I do most of my writing, or more or less all my writing, digitally. And I obviously use a computer for writing, but when it comes to writing video scripts, I very often use a phone. The process for my script writing is often actually quite chaotic. I tend to start the process by just thinking through about a theme or about 1 or 3 points that I want to make in a video. And I usually do these reflections when I'm out doing something like walking with my dog or doing something else. And once I've figured out a theme or topic or a few points that I want to make in my video, I start to write my ideas down. And this is where my phone comes in very handy. I write my script mostly when I'm sitting on a train or waiting for a meeting to start or something like that. And the thing with why I appreciate writing on a phone is that the goal when I'm writing scripts is to write a text that sounds like something that I would say rather than something that I had written down. And I think by using a phone for this, I write more informally and I get this sensation of writing something not too serious. And I think this really much helps to finalize a script that is what I hope it would be. My scripts for short videos like these is mostly 1 or 2 pages long, and I focused mostly on what I'm going to say. For longer videos I sometimes also make some markings on which sections are on camera and which sections are more like voiceovers over my B-roll recordings. And the fact is that it was a great relief to realize that I don't always have to say everything on camera. If there's something complicated I want to say, I can also just read my script and put some other videos on top of that clip, because sometimes it's actually quite hard to memorize what you want to say, and for complicated sentences it's easier just to read them out while showing something else in your image. So that's pretty much all there is to it when it comes to how I write my scripts. But now to the main points why I think you actually need scripts for making videos, or why they are so useful. Reason 1 is that when you have a script you will end up shooting a whole lot less video clips that you are not going to use in your final edit. Reason number 2 is that you really need a script to push yourself through such stages when you start feeling like this is not going to be any good, this feels uncomfortable, I don't want to do this. And when you have a script you can just push yourself through your recording and really have an idea of what sentences you have to produce in effort to make your recordings complete. So a script will help you overcome these uncomfortable moments when you don't feel like recording anything anymore. And the third and final reason is that you need a script so that you can rehearse your performance on camera. Believe me, if you have not practiced your script and make rehearsals on what you're going to say on camera, you will end up recording more clips that you cannot use in your edit. So it's a much more effective process when you make a script and then you make some time to practice it through so that you really know what to say and you get a feel of what you want to say, and that will really make your recording process a whole lot more effective. And that was all that I had written down for this video. I have talked about 3 points on why you want to have scripts for your videos, and I also said something about how I write my scripts, what is the work process behind that. Nothing too advanced, nothing too fancy. I use a phone a lot and I try to make this sound informal and natural. But I see you next time when I discuss something else. Have a nice day and bye.